Good morning from VidCon. This is Jules the Rock Hobbit. Once again, we are on day 3 of VidCon, and so we are right outside of one of the rooms, and we are going to listen to Matthias speak. I believe it is about the fair use for YouTube. All those things, you know, copyright. This is really one of the most important ones we've attended that will definitely help out, I must say, well, for both of us, but I was going to say for me because of the use of music in my videos and stuff like that, knowing how to make sure fairly using. I need to go get some food so I can wake up. This is what's happened so far today. Woke up, came upstairs. They have free coffee over at the Unreal desk, unreal.me, and yay for free coffee. Mom was tweeting me about that the other day, but I was busy getting ready to cosplay as Ephraim, so I missed out on that because I was trying to get ready. So yay for free coffee, yay for not paying $3.50 or something like that for coffee. And so John is in there. We are 40 minutes early this time, that way we're in the front row so we can possibly get our questions answered. Everything we've been to so far, we haven't got our questions answered because we're like in the middle or the back because so many people have already showed up. And I guess blame that on me because I'm not a morning person. I take a long time to get ready in the morning, and he's like ready to go like as soon as he wakes up, and that's just not me. I have to wake up, I need to get my coffee, my food, and apparently for these things you need to be early if you want to be on the front, which that's a given. I knew that. So that's what's going on today. We're going to that, and then we're just going to play it by ear by looking at the schedule to see what we're doing next. Hoping to try to meet Uncle Larry and McJuggernuggets because we've been keeping up with their Twitter as well, seeing that they're having meetups. They had a meetup last night, but we were actually at the cosplay contest, so we missed out on that. They're just randomly walking around. They're enjoying the VidCon as well. As you can see, I still have the makeup on. I tried getting it off last night, even after the live stream when it looked god awful, but so it's still there, and whatever, it's no big deal. So what I'm about to do is go downstairs and try to find food, because the guy over there at the coffee place told me that they have food at the YouNow stage, or near the YouNow stage, and John was like, just wait, and I'm like, I cannot wait. I mean, he's good at like going a long time without food. I'm not. I mean, look at me. I'm a skinny thing, like, and I'm not bragging about it. It's actually, I actually wish I had a little bit more meat on my bone so I could last like that without food. I have to have food, and especially after all this walking, I've actually probably lost some weight because I've had like tiny meals and just kind of like walking around a lot and sweating. So yeah, let's put some protein back in here and some fat because I need it, and more coffee. So next time I talk to you guys, we will probably be inside because I may be filming a bit of Matthias's panel, but definitely more stuff along the way today on this final day of day 3 of VidCon. See, it was easy as that. Right around the corner, right at the front of the info desk. I need to move because I don't think you can hear me. See, it was simple as that, okay? Right there, close here to the info desk, there were some people handing out free goodness knows bars. They're just like little granola bars with fruit and chocolate, and I know this is like, oh, why are you so excited about? I just am. I love free stuff. I get excited about free stuff. So there you go. I got free breakfast. It's not really a big breakfast, but it's something to tide me over while we watch Matthias's panel. So John's gonna be surprised, well, or not. He'll just be like, oh. But free food. So that's the one I was talking about, the info desk. And right over there is some more exciting stuff that I've already showed you pictures of. Well, not showed you yet, but there will be pictures posted on my Facebook. I have an album, day 1, day 0, day 1, day 2, day 3, and so here's this. you'll see it amongst the pictures, but there's the YouTube Red just telling you about what's inside in the expo hall. You've been seeing that all along the way if you've been watching the vlogs, the stuff that's in the expo hall. And there'll probably be more of that later too. But so for now, I've got the breakfast. And also what I wanted to mention too, as you remember from the other vlogs, is every day I'm representing a different local band from back home. And of course, you know, yesterday, day 0 was Meliora, Helen Heller, day 1. Day 2 was my cosplaying day. And then today is, you can see that. I think you can see that. Alright, Something Clever. With friends like these, who needs enemies? One of my favorite shirts as well, from their song Freaks Like You. And so if you are not from the area that I live, and you're from here in California, or you're from somewhere and you're hashtag VidCon and you're watching my vlogs, check them out as well. Coming up next weekend, I will be interviewing them in Greensboro, North Carolina, as well as Rami. So if you don't know those names, Something Clever and Rami, also check them out. And yeah, you'll like their music, I'm pretty sure. Depending on your style and everything, but I mean, I think a lot of the people around this area, the youth or whatever, like some heavy rock and roll. So check it out. And there's the there's their symbol, so you see that. Yep. So on we go, back up the escalator to go see what's up with the Fair Use Conference. It's so pretty out here. I just love it. I know I do this like every time too. Well, not every time, but yep. I'm able to talk today. Yesterday I didn't talk. If you haven't seen day 2 yet, go check it out. And day 1 and day 0 as well. But yesterday was the silent vlog, as I was from Kellen Heller and I could not speak, because he does not speak. That was fun. I'll go ahead and admit I broke character when I met Matt, Pat, and Matthias though, because I wanted to talk to them. So here we are. Good morning.
Enjoy, be well.
Thank you, you too. And some of the familiar things you've probably already seen on the other vlogs if you've watched them. Canon booth, YouNow booth, and just lots of, and there's the Unreal up ahead where I get the coffee. So I am going to go get more of that delicious magical elixir that is coffee. So here it is, guys. Just if you're here, and well, actually it'll be way after VidCon when I've, but this was the place that had free coffee, so yay. And also we learned a lot about them yesterday. We picked up some stuff about how to customize your business model and stuff like that. Yesterday we saw that and talked to them about that, so we got some goodies in our bag and whatever. So yeah. Hi.
Hello.
Jules the Rock Hobbit is my channel, and I'll give you a card in a moment.
Awesome.
But this will be day 3.
Day 3. Yes.
Yep, you'll be on day 3.
Awesome.
Sweet. So we just got through with the panel, the fair use panel, and what was really cool was right afterwards we got to talk to Matthias again, and Boogie as well. John got to talk to Boogie, and it was really cool talking to Matthias, because it's like, it was really a very nice, approachable guy. I mean, you know, when you meet somebody that you've watched a lot of videos on YouTube and it's like, hey, this is that person, you know, it's really exciting. But then when you start talking and then get advice and stuff, it's just, I don't really know how to put it into words. It was just really awesome, because I'd asked him questions about copyright and content ID, because I don't remember if I actually put this in a vlog or not, but a little while back, my Kellen Heller road trip over the hills, if you go and look at that on my channel, it's still up. I didn't get a copyright strike, but I got a content ID and from CD Baby, because I used So Deserving in it. I think it was So Deserving and Never Lived, but clips of it. And I had full permission from Kel and Heller, because they are my friends basically, you know, they were like, yes, of course you can use it. But CD Baby put the content ID on it. I got a written permission thing from the band as well, but that didn't change anything. I still could not take the content ID off of it. That's so we discussed that, you know, with publishers. That's how it is, and I was like, I absolutely am okay with it being monetized if the band can receive the funds from my views, because that's helping them out. And then of course doing my research, you find out that they only get like a little tiny bit. The publishers actually get the majority. CD Baby gets most of the money. Not like I'm making any money off of that video anyways. But so we were talking about that, you know, just different ways to get around that, but there isn't really. Just talking about the fact that you basically have to, oh, that's what it was. The advice that he gave me was that in the future, if that is to happen, to get video proof of that, because he actually was telling me he had that happen with one of his videos. Was it a music video, right? Yeah. A music video, the guy that wrote the music was in the video with him even, and they still put a copyright on his video. So it's tricky, you know, basically that's what they discussed in the panel, and what he was saying afterwards when we talked to him individually, and I asked him those questions, he said, it's, you know, it's just a funny thing. I mean, you just do what you can, and next time video proof, not written proof, because written proof you could have written, you know? So there you go. I mean, it was just really cool. And you know, John asked him some questions regarding his gaming videos, because a while back John had someone try to claim the Tomb Raider music, even though the person didn't even write it. It's someone who remixed it. So it was just very cool to talk to him and get pictures, and it was just really cool. And it's so funny because right at the beginning he was like, "Hi, I can see your face now." Like, he knew that that was me, but I think it was probably because you had red hair. Right. But then again, also, I don't know. He was just like, "Hey, I can see your face now." We are here in the center of the convention center, and some cool cosplay over there. There they are. They're going away now. And we're gonna go get some breakfast. So I don't know where we're gonna be next in the video, but we'll find out before I do. So now we're back at the room. We stopped downstairs at the Marriott to one of those, once again, very expensive restaurants, and I got a tuna panini because, I mean, I wanted breakfast, but this is the lunch they're serving. Once again, $20-something for a tuna panini sandwich and a chicken wrap and a banana. What? No, anyways, I really wanted breakfast, and they did not serve it right. But there's an IHOP down the way. So for dinner, we're gonna go to IHOP. Yay for pancakes and breakfast food. So in a little while, we're gonna be doing something. We don't know yet. We're gonna look at the schedule. I know there's something to do with women on YouTube. I really kind of wanted to see that. I may have already missed it. There's just so much going on here, guys. It's hard to keep up with everything. But it's been an overall very, very fun experience, of course. And so we're here, gonna eat some lunch, and we'll see what happens next. So we are at the Kia Arena stage, and not really anything particular going on. We've been just looking around, looking at things, and you know, basically this is like a chill kind of day. Like, we've seen all the conferences that we want to see, and at this point what we really are trying to do now is, I mean, there's like a show going on in there, and this is kind of more of like the younger crowd stuff. I know that's weird to say, but like the teenagers and stuff, I don't know who a lot of these people are. But McJugger Nuggets and Uncle Larry are around. We were looking on their Twitter, and they said they would be here at the arena. So that's why we're here, to try to meet them. It's very vague, like I don't know exactly where, like inside, outside, in here, in the little lobby area, I don't know. So, but we really would like to meet them. That would be cool. Hope they're here somewhere, hope they're close by, I don't know. But, I'm sorry, I got distracted by security talking to each other. But yeah, so maybe we'll be meeting them soon, I don't know. We'll see.
I just hope Big Thunder doesn't come out here and interrupt me. What's up, guys? I was supposed to talk yesterday and it didn't pan out. If you were here and I missed you, I'm sorry. It's okay, right? Thank you. But they brought me back today. So, you know, I'm not very good at singing and dancing, so I thought I'd tell you guys.
What he just said?
Where's it?
Earlier.
He said McJuggernaut.
Hey guys. I thought I would tell you a story, and the story I want to tell you is about my most watched YouTube video. So before we get into it, why don't we just watch it, right? Is that a good idea? Okay, then. Okay, before I tell you the whole story of that video, when I jumped off that cliff, and that's in the Middle East, like it's a sinkhole in the middle of the desert. But like, I went there with my buddy Max. You guys know Max, right? You watch on TV? And we got there and he's like, dude, too high, don't jump. And I was like, we're all the way out here, man. The camera's rolling. So I like get in my shorts and I go up the edge and I'm like this. And there isn't anyone in any direction except for this old guy with this huge red beard and he's got a whole bunch of goats behind him. And I'm like this, and I look over at the man, and he goes like this. And I was like, ah! And he goes like this. So I was like, I look over and he goes. Now that was like 100 feet in the air. What could those 6 inches? What would have happened if I had jumped in the wrong spot? So, that movie's called Make It Count, and I wanted my talk today to be about what it means to make it count. Because that movie was like, when I first started on YouTube, and I was trying to figure out how to make money, and I wanted to do videos for companies so they could pay me so I could afford to make more YouTube videos. I wanted to make it like a job, I wanted a career out of it. And Nike's like the coolest shoe company in the game. And I got this deal to like make them a TV commercial. And they made one small mistake, which is they gave me the budget ahead of time. You know what it's like when you get like your allowance ahead of time, you just... And I got the budget and I called Maxie and I was like, Max, I don't think we should make their commercial. I have this other idea. And he was like, you are crazy. I was like, no, hear me out. We'll just take the money and we'll go to the airport and we'll buy a plane ticket to wherever it's going next, and we'll just keep buying plane tickets so we have no money left. And he was like, how is that a movie? You're supposed to make a TV commercial for these guys. And I was like, no, this will be really fun. And he was like, okay, let's do it. And the whole time I was thinking in the back of my head, like, the video's supposed to be about making it count, and this seems like a lot more like making it count than making a TV commercial. So let's just see what happens. And we did that. We like spent the entire budget on plane tickets, because like when you're stranded somewhere like in sub-Saharan Africa and you need to get back to civilization, you just pay whatever they ask. Like, here's Nike's money, get me on the next plane out. And that's what we did. And we just kept going until the money ran out. And we go back to New York City and we had a deadline, and we missed the deadline. We didn't have a video because we didn't really shoot a video. All we had was me running across the screen and then us like gallivanting across the world. So we missed the first deadline, and then we missed the second deadline. And then we were supposed to do this like big party thing for the commercial, for the video in Texas at this South by Southwest. And we didn't make it. Like, we didn't have the video done. So then the guy from Nike, like one of the executives, shows up at my office in New York City. And he was like, you guys gotta show me something. And he looks at the computer and we just had a pile of mush. And he's like, what is this? What are you guys doing? Now, to understand what that means, like, to get the chance to work with a company like Nike is the biggest deal ever. And if I had completely screwed it up, it would have really, like, just like murdered what could be a really great career and relationship, and like, I had like big ideas, but if I screwed the pooch on this one, chances are people wouldn't take a chance and work with me again. So I really it was a huge risk for somebody like me to do something like that. It's exactly what your 5th grade math teacher would tell you to never do. Don't ever do that. And if you were to ask me, I would also say, don't do that. Just make the commercial. But we took a chance and we did it. And in the end, we made this video. We made this video, and Nike saw it and they loved it. And they're like, this is interesting. We don't quite know what it is. And you're not wearing Nikes in it, Casey. Details. So, I mean, really, that scene at the beginning, I'm like running away from my office, then at the end I'm running back to my office, and I have on Nikes. We put that in there after, so I can like, I have on Nikes in those shots. But they liked it. They liked the spirit of it, and they weren't sure what it was. They knew that I didn't have like anything in it that they could sell, and they knew it was like 6 minutes long, they couldn't put it on TV, but it had a spirit to it that they liked. And because they are Nike, because they are cool, they took a chance. And they're like, why don't you go ahead and put it on your YouTube channel? And that's what I did. I put it on my YouTube channel, and it went crazy. Like, it went nuts. It like got so many views, but more than that, people started talking about like news, like CNN, like TV, like all like newspapers. They all wanted to know the story behind it and what happened here. And then all of a sudden it was like, it started affecting people, and then like it just kept going crazy. And Nike that had this big plan to do this, all this marketing behind it, like, no, cancel everything. Just let this thing go. It's running its course, and that's what we did. And it might still be, although I don't know, that was for a while the most watched video that Nike had ever made. And what that did for my career, like at a point in time where I wanted to do something that there was no like path for, like, you know, this is 4 years ago, 5 years ago, it was a lot harder to do like videos for companies then. But because I made that movie, people loved it. It really showed me a path in my career, enabled a path in my career that I otherwise would not have had access to. So that's the big story behind Make It. Also the Do More, the Rizzo's like, is that a real type? Yeah, it doesn't wash off. I tried, it's still there. But that's the story behind that. And the moral, the idea, like the takeaway, like what I learned from that is, in order to like really succeed on your terms in life, in order to do what you want to do in life, and not some prescribed path that somebody else has done or somebody else has outlined for you, you really do have to follow your passions. You have to believe in something more than anything you've ever believed in, and you have to pursue it in a way that might not make sense to anybody around you. Because in order to do it, ready for this? In order to make it count. Nice, right? Just like slip it. Didn't even write it. In order to really make it count in life, those are the kinds of chances you have to take. And in a place, in a crazy world like YouTube, where you might succeed by making silly videos like I do for Nike, you might succeed by having a crazy psycho family that comes out here and steals a microphone from Flula halfway through its talk. But in order to succeed in a place like YouTube, you have to reinvent the wheel. You have to do something nobody else is doing. And the only way to do that is to do something that you believe in. That's my talk. That's what I wanted to share with you guys. That's the story I had for you. I hope you had a fantastic VidCon. Thanks for coming out. Bye, guys.
as you saw in that footage, is I got a little bit of footage of the Psycho series family, McJuggernuggets, his mom and dad, Juliet, his girlfriend, Uncle Larry, and Big Brother, or Big Brother is the way they say it. They were all there, and we met them in the expo hall, so that was really awesome, and got some pictures. So we talked to Uncle Larry the longest because he was really, really cool and just really approachable. McJuggernuggets was cool. I mean, all of them were cool. It's just the kids were flocking to them because and stuff. And but we got to talk to him, which was actually really awesome because we really are a big fan of Larry's Lounge and his cooking videos and just all the cool stuff that he does as well. Because of course we love all of them. We've subscribed to all those channels, but Uncle Larry is a big fan of North Carolina, so he thought that was really cool. He was like, I love North Carolina, so I'm like, yeah, I know. So told him about that, where we live, and also told him about the band as well, which he thought was really awesome. Like, he seemed really intrigued and all that, and yeah, I don't know, just it was cool. So now where we are is at the very end, where usually you would get your merch, because I was going to get a water bottle last minute, a VidCon water bottle, and as you will see now, it is empty. I can't go any further or he'll tell me to go away. But yeah, the booth is all wrapped up, so I lost my chance on getting the bottle. But I did get a whole lot more free VidCon shirts, because they're basically trying to get rid of the t-shirts. The t-shirts that you got with the voucher card at the beginning. So got one for Mom, got one for his dad, and because they just had a bunch of larges and extra larges left. So got you a shirt, Mom. And so yeah, and then also Meg. I've been talking to Meg. If you don't know, my friend Meg, who lives in England, I've been talking to her along the way through Facebook Messenger, and she was saying the Dudesons are here. I don't know where they are though, but we're on the last day, so we're basically just like randomly walking around at this point. It's nearing the end. So my card was full, so I had to fix something there. But like I said, this is the end of VidCon, and it has been amazing. And there will be another vlog tomorrow. But for now, bye guys.